Hello again. So I'm planning on putting another daisy here, and maybe need to put out some more yellow actually, because I want to put a yellow center as my starting point. And it's nice and bright, the yellow center on this one. I'll put a touch of red into it. Because I think it's got like an orangey glow to it, the center of that flower. I'm putting out some cadmium red. Okay. I haven't checked the time now, but I'm on a kind of a roll with these daisies, and I think I might as well do them. I wanted to have time in the coffee shop before I have a meeting at 10. And I wanted to have time to go to a dream workshop, and we've got homework to do, and I like to have a look at it was only on last night, and I like to have a look straight after and see what reflections do I have, So I thought I could spend a little bit of time with myself in the coffee shop this morning and consider my dreams. The center of that other daisy over there is really quite dark. I can afford to make it a bit darker, I think. It's alright. And then what's this one doing? It's dark on one side, isn't it? I'd say significantly darker really than the rest of the flowers. I'm trying to put on the darkness, not sticking. Okay. I think the best way to explain that now is to do the colour of the petals next. And again, I'm going for the blue and white mix. Just a tiny bit of ultramarine blue into the white, I think, gives it the colour that I'm looking for to describe the petals of the daisies. I flipped this picture over on the phone because I wanted the daisies to go upwards in a different direction. So I painted these the other day on the little canvas, on the little board, but they were going in a different direction. So I just turned, flipped it on the phone. And handy, isn't it, having things like that, those kind of tools accessible to us. Now I want it to be a bit darker for the next few. So this is ultramarine blue and raw umber I'm using to make the grey along with titanium white. I need to go and see the gallery space really and see if I can get in beforehand to know how much space I have to hang things, and it'll kind of influence what framed work I bring along. I have a hanging device that I might use, but it's a bit of a faff really. We'll see if I can get away with not using it, would be handy. But I need, if anyone's listening who's got a card rack, that would be really handy if I could borrow a card rack from somebody. You know, someone who has one. Because I've got a lot of card designs in it. I think it's awkward if you've got them in a box, like people can't really look at them all. So, that's my next, I'm on the hunt for card rack. Could be a standalone one, or just something that sits on a table or something. So this flower's quite big now, this one. And those petals coming down this way are lighter. And that one's overlapping that other one. And this one here is overlapping. Oh, it's there, yeah, and that one's there then. And there's some light at the end of these ones. Okay. I seem to have a kind of a conveyor belt thing going on here with the flowers. I hate that idea, actually. I won't say that again. But it's just to make the dark around it. I'm making the dark around the daisies is the next. I seem to have a kind of a step-by-step approach that I didn't realize. So I'm going to do the brown and blue mix in order to explain the kind of greenery that meets the edge of the daisies petals. Clarify some bits there. Not all the way around, but just here and there to emphasize the shape of a particular petal and the tone of the background against that. In this instance as well, there's the opportunity of using white in the background if it's lighter than the petals are. Do that as well. Okay. I'm going to do that, see if I can get the white background to look convincing here. Again, I think there's a straight edge to it, and then funny because actually in the photograph there's a delphinium behind and the daisy in the photo too, but it's a different setup altogether. I'm just finding some flashes of light there behind the daisy as well. And then the light blue hint that I want to give to the petals, to the lightest petals. Let's see if that'll work here. Just put a touch of ultramarine blue into the white there. There's some, I think, on the edges of these, but I don't know if I want to. I'm kind of cautious of disturbing too much the energy of the work underneath. I like to try and keep some of that liveliness, because inevitably working from a photo, I've got all the information still in a screen in front of me, and I don't have a live setup that I'm responding to with vigor, you know. But it does feel like it's, as I said before about the paintings that I've started from demonstrations, I think they do contain some vigor for me. Like I remember, some part of me remembers the enthusiasm with which I embark upon it. Like it's a physical, quite a physical thing, standing at the easel and launching yourself at it a bit. Like, but I think that still must feed into some part of this process too. Even working from a photo and embellishing it with a slightly more detailed painting of a flower. Okay, I think I'm going to stop there. Right, so I'll show you what happened, those three. I don't know if you can really see it. I suppose the best thing for me to do might be to hold it up. So what I did with this painting was I added in those three extra daisies. Sorry, trying to get organized here. There's another painting underneath that I might touch up later on too. Okay, so that's how it's looking at the moment. So that's a stencil as well, I think. And then there's pieces of collage paper here, some oil pastel, more collage, stencil. And there's ink. This is alcohol ink. The pink at the top is alcohol ink dropped in. And you know what I mean when I say I like the liveliness of things. That's just the palette there. I like the liveliness of things after the demonstration. I feel like I kind of want to explain all the different things you can use, and so I end up using a lot of different things and going all over the shop with it. So it's nice to come back and have a considered moment with it again, with the daisies coming in. So go over here and say goodbye. Would make fantastic hair day. All right, all the best. See you tomorrow.